I try to find a way to participate in the chamber in a way that reflects the mood, the tone and the needs of my community. We are conduits. We are conduits between our community and the government.
Well, clearly you get the opportunity to speak on bills, and if you can somehow interweave into the bill a reference to your own constituency, your own electorate, so much the better, because you can make it relevant and you can report back to affected stakeholders. However, there are opportunities to concentrate just on your electorate as well, and I've used those extensively in my time in Parliament. They're called private member statements, and you get the opportunity to bid for 5 minutes, usually once a week, and you can make a statement relating to people or issues in your electorate. There's also something called community recognition notices or statements now, where you can make a 1-minute statement acknowledging a particular individual, a particular event, or something important to your electorate. This gives the opportunity to feed back to your local media or indeed to the particular individuals, and it's well received.
Your community recognition notices I use in 60 seconds to highlight a particular community group that's done well in my local community. Private member statements are much the same. It's an opportunity for you to put in Hansard community groups that have done a wonderful job. Or for that matter, if it's something that's a hot topic in the local area, let it be overdevelopment or upgrading our local railway stations, I've used private member statements as an opportunity to raise those issues in the Hansard and then in turn get media attention out of it.
There's been a number of things that I've taken up in the chamber which hasn't always made the government very happy, be it tabling petitions, which may not necessarily be supportive of the government's positions. And I've done that on everything from aeromedical services that were potentially going to be taken away from our community, the need for a positron emissions tomography scanner, which is a cancer treatment scanner at Wollongong Hospital, on coal seam gas in our area, on public libraries and the support for those services. Petitions are a very important way to express people's views and to take up those fights in the chamber. Now, keep in mind that if you table a page of a petition, that'll get read out at the end of question time. If you table 500 signatures, that triggers a response from a minister. Table 10,000 under changes made, and that will trigger a debate on the floor of Parliament. Now, whilst there won't be any votes around those petitions, there still is the opportunity to discuss and debate and to put on the record your views about those matters. There's also the opportunity to move what's called general business notices of motion. And that might be on an issue that you want to debate in the House, and they are accompanied by a vote. Unlike community recognition statements, private member statements and petitions, which are discussions, the votes that take place on motions are recorded in the Hansard, and people can see how the various parties and members of Parliament line up on those issues.
This could be a motion saying that this House notes the decision of the government which is impacting on the school in your electorate. Calls on the government to reverse this position. Go to your caucus, your party room, get permission to put up the motion, give notice of it on any one of the mornings at the start of the day, and then of course prepare your speech and get perhaps another member or two to support your position. It is a very important part of the parliamentary program, particularly giving members that Thursday morning in particular, an opportunity to raise matters which are not necessarily coming from executive government.